Are you sick and tired of gambling your hard-earned money on Madden packs? Look no further than my sponsor, MMOEXP, for the cheapest and most reliable MUT coins on the market. And don't forget to use code Ferdy at checkout for 5% off. What's going on, guys? Today we have another episode of the Worth It series. And first things first, if you do find these videos helpful, hitting that like button is always appreciated. And if you are new to the channel, you know, most feared's coming up. It's about to heat up here in Madden Ultimate Team. So if you're one of the half of the people that watch these videos that are not subscribed, hitting that subscribe button is always appreciated. But let's get started here with our shout out of the day, and that goes to my man and member and weekly shout out, normally Unending Karma, for commenting the emoji of the day on last video. If you want a chance to shout it out in the next video, let's comment any kind of Halloween emoji. And I also will be live tonight right here on YouTube, 6:30 for the most feared reveal stream. We should be seeing 10 90 overall cards. We barely have 10 90 overall cards in the game right now, so today's a big deal. No Sphere, one of the biggest promos every year, and it should be crazy. So hopefully I see you on YouTube here tonight, 6:30. Make sure you have your notifications on so you do see when I go live, 30 minutes before I go live, things like that. It'll keep you reminded. But first things first, we do have an Angry Runs player, which I will talk about today. Is he worth it? Is he worth it? All I'm going to say about this Dallas Goedert card is how it works is I thought it would work like Derrick Henry, kind of, where you would get the 82 overall and you'd be able to upgrade him. But instead, it looks like it's just a separate card that you can only get out of packs. It's not an LTD, though, so he's not going to have that 350k quick sell value. So if you pull Goedert early while he's still going for his, 650, 500k, then I would say sell him. He will get down to where the other 90s are, like 300k, 330. If he's at that price, to me, he's a top 2, top 3 tight end. I would say Vernon Davis, Dallas Goedert, Kyle Pitts. And this card shouldn't go down in overall. He's going to stay at a 90 overall with the X factors. Like next week, that's not going to change. So I know there's a lot of mystery about this card. I could be wrong on it, but from what I'm gathering, it looks like it's just going to be like a card you can only get out of packs. He's not an LTD, so he's not going to have the quick sell value. So if you can get him for like 300, which I think is which I think is probably where he's going to settle at, because that's where the other 90s are. Yeah, that's all I'll say about Dallas Goedert. As far as his 82 overall card, yeah, he's not awful. You could definitely use him if you're just getting started here. I mean, 86 speed with a good build, sure, but this Dallas Goedert with the intended apprentice and the X factors and even the after the catch with a good stiff arm, good truck break tackle, 86 strength, good speed, acceleration, it's all there for Dallas Goedert. So I do like this card for about 300, 350. But let's get into our team of the week 5. So let's get started here. We're gonna go down here to Younghoe Koo. Younghoe Koo, no wait, he's actually not the first guy. It's Jonnu Smith. Jonnu Smith's our first guy. Okay, we got Jonnu Smith, 83 speed with 86 acceleration, not bad. We'll get Falcons, Patriots, and Titans chemistries. If you can get +1 on this card, sure. 6'3". Jonnu cards used to be the budget beast back in the day. Madden 21, I believe Jonnu had that free card that was pretty glitchy. But yeah, Jonnu outside of that, sure. We then have Greg Stroman rocking the all oranges. I believe Stroman should only get Bears and Commanders. 86 speed. This is actually a pretty solid budget card. We really haven't seen that many good budget cards come out of the Team of the Week promo. Usually these collectibles are just really bad, but maybe EA starting to turn it up a little bit. Who knows? But 86 speed for an 81 is not awful. Coverage stats, 81, man, it's even not bad at all for 5'11". So if you got a Commanders team or a Bears team, he might see the field for you. He really might see the field for you. Next up, we have our 83 overalls. Let's just get started here with Zach Seiler, however you say his name, from Ferris State. I've never heard of Ferris State before. But 76 speed off the edge. Yeah, who cares about this card? I don't care. Okay, sure. He'll never see the field for any team. Younghoe Koo. Let's see that kick power on Younghoe Koo. 85 kick power. Where does that rank amongst other kickers in this game right now? 85 speed, where is that gonna, 85 kick power, which is basically like speed for kickers. Where is that gonna rank Younghoe? That's pretty good. Younghoe Koo, 15k, 20k, 85 kick power, not bad. And also kick accuracy is pretty decent. You see right here that a lot of the guys that have the similar kick power to him do have low kick accuracy, 68, 77. So Younghoe Koo is actually not a bad buy. If you're looking for a kicker, if you got a Falcons team, he's solid. He looks good, man. And he's got 70 speed too. If your special teams is lacking, he's an extra body out there that might be able to tackle. So Younghoe Koo, not awful. Again, these budget cards are probably the best we've seen from Team of the Week, and that is saying something because there really isn't anything too impressive going on right now in this drop. Let me get back to my main screen here. Okay, next we have our 87 overalls. We're gonna have the 87 overall Rob Spillane right here. Rob Spillane, Madden 20. He had a team builder 1 year. I did like his card, but 85 speed. Spillane should get Raiders Steelers chems. Let me make sure on that. Raiders, Steelers, and Titans. My bad, I missed one. 85 speed, 6'1", 229. Sure. 92 tackling, so crazy though. Like 92 in a stat at this point of the year is actually really nice. So Spillane on one of those teams. If you want to use a linebacker, sure. He's not gonna get that special lurker X factor or ability. He's not gonna get lurch specialist or whatever it's called, whatever the spectacular lurker ability is. I can't think of the name of it right now, but there's Spillane. We now have Zach Moss's second Team of the Week upgrade. Doesn't have a champion. He's the 81 overall earlier in the year. Now has this 87. And when I say the budget cards are starting to turn up right now, this is an example of a card. He's not that budget. He's going to be about 100K right now because that's kind of what 87s are just kind of going for, especially with most fear. People are kind of pre-buying. But 88 speed, 87 acceleration, 89 carrying, 71 catching. He's a power back, you know. He's not going to have the best juke move and things like that, but you got a Bills or a Colts theme team, he's your best back right now, without question. 89 speed. So Zach Moss, he deserved a card, and he got one. 88 speed is really good for this lower overall card. And again, usually in recent Team of the Weeks, they've been really bad. So if you have one of his teams for about 100K, sure, I would say jump on it. Outside of that, probably not. But of course, with Team of the Week, the best part is the 90 overall champions. Let's get started with Quincy Williams. I wanted Quincy Williams to be Breece Hall. Breece Hall deserved it, but so did Quincy. Quincy had a great week. I was hoping it would be Breece. So, Quincy, Jaguars, Jets chems. I'm going to try to work him into my scheme. He's not going to get the lurker artist ability because he's a run stopper outside linebacker. Unfortunately, but his jumping, would his jumping have fit the criteria? Yeah, 91 jumping would have fit the criteria if he was just a middle linebacker. And he actually does kind of play more middle linebacker for the Jets anyway, so, you know, it is what it is. But, yeah, if you are going to use this card, it's not going to be as an edge rusher. It's going to be as maybe a user. That's maybe how I might use this card and just put lurker on him and bite the bullet. That might be what I do. But a card this athletic, especially on a struggling team like the Jets right now, you know, in Madden, you know, their theme team's not good. So getting 89 speed out there with 90 acceleration on a user is not bad. He's 5'11". So honestly, Quincy will probably end up being quick sell. And I wouldn't touch him unless you have one of his theme teams. He's not, you know. I'm going to use him, but that's only because I have a Jets team. Outside of that, I'm going to sit here, wait for him to get down to quick sell, then I'll buy him. But if he doesn't get down to quick sell, I might not even buy him. If he's not 425, I probably won't even buy the card, especially right before most feared, which sucks. But yeah, there's Quincy Williams. We then have Trey Hendrickson, who Hendrickson's cards are always kind of pretty good, and the reason why is 2 of 3 traits, as you guys are going to see right here. Hold on, let me scan this over. Yeah, there you go. 2 of 3 traits right there. High motor, yes. Spin move, yes. And swim move, yes, as well. So, with that being said, he should have good finesse moves, and he does. 91 finesse move. Against the run, will struggle a little bit, which could be the problem with this card. But 87 speed with 90 acceleration off that edge. And again, I always have this problem with Madden, where they make pass rushers too fast. They simply do. I mean, they just do. Pass rushers should be like, I mean, yes, I get Micah Parsons being fast, but Trey Hendrickson should not be running fast as like a lot of people's cornerbacks are right now. He just shouldn't. He just shouldn't. I don't know what to say. It just makes the game play weird, and that's honestly what I feel like the biggest difference between regs and MUT is, just the speed of defensive linemen, because they once you drop the first fast defensive lineman, you then got to beat yourself and then beat yourself, and then you have these unrealistic speeds on linemen. But Trey Hendrickson, right now, he's going for about, I mean, he's going for a lot, but that's mainly because I don't think this Team of the Week will be that sought after. People aren't dumb. People are not going to go out here and spend money, first of all, the day before most feared, or even spend their coins the day before most feared. So that's why Trey Hendrickson is kind of up right now. And I will say, if you do want to buy any of these cards, I would wait until tomorrow, because they're still in packs, and people are going to be opening up packs tomorrow. So there'll be more Quincy Williams pulled and more DJ Morris pulled and things like that. Was there only one LTD this week? Was there only one I know last week there were 2. Oh, no, there's one more LTD. He's not here. He's not even here. There's one more LTD. I know there's one more LTD, and he's not here. Where is he? Okay, I'll just show you him on MUT.gg, because he's not up in the catalog right now. But we have Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy, he should get. Oh, no, he's not going to get it, right? He's not field general. Is that? Oh, no, he is field general. Wait, why did... Oh, because he's not going to get that extra ability slot that Joe Montana gets. Okay, that makes sense. So, Brock Purdy does not get Hot Route Master. Good speed and acceleration. This card actually should feel and play pretty well. Again, I wonder what his price gets down to. He's going for $1 million right now. He's not worth that. Again, the same spiel I just gave you. These people are not going to be spending coins on this card and spending their money on this card or trying to chase him. Tomorrow, his price will drop to 600K at most. At most. Maybe if by the end of today he's 600K, he'll be 500 tomorrow. That's how many packs will be open tomorrow. It happened kind of with Jerry, that Jerry card. What's his name? Jerry something. The Jerry, what's his damn name? Jerry Jacobs. I have him on my team. I forget his name. But yeah, Brock Purdy, he'll be solid. Where does he rank amongst the other quarterbacks? He's definitely an S tier QB. I like his accuracy stats a lot. As far as release goes, he has Gen 2, which isn't the best, but it's not bad. The only thing that he is missing is Hot Route Master, but if people say the release is bad, it's not great. Yeah, it's definitely not great. But with Gunslinger, you can cover up a lot of things. So that's kind of been the band-aid to all releases this year is just Gunslinger. If you have a QB with a bad release, go Gunslinger. If you have a QB with one of the few good releases in this game, you don't have to run it, but I just like Gunslinger. To me, it makes that big of a difference. But yeah, Purdy, is he worth it for $1 million? No. Maybe for $5 million, I'd go buy him. But with Joe Montana being in the game, the problem is Purdy will never get cheaper than Joe Montana. Joe Montana is 400K. That's the cheapest Purdy can get because of the quick sell value. So, and Joe Montana is just better. He's just better. I think different releases. I wasn't the biggest fan of Montana's release, but he does get the heavily sought after Hot Route Master. So there's that with Joe. But Purdy probably never will be worth it, unfortunately. And we have one more card to talk about today, and that is going to be DJ Moore. Again, outside a Bears or a Panthers team, and that's the problem with today's drop is outside of a theme team, a lot of these cards just are not, you're not using them. You're just not. And again, for some reason, this always happens with Team of the Week, is the cards are just always overpriced. They usually are not the best, and they're usually overpriced. This has been a problem for the last 2 years, in my opinion, 3 years maybe, for Team of the Week. But DJ Moore, good speed, good acceleration. Not as fast as DK, not as big as DK. Has really good short route running, decent mid route running, so he will get slot apprentice. But 85 deep, we have guys at 90, 90, 90. We have guys like Keenan Allen in the game. So, good after the catch, but in reality, is DJ Moore up there with Torrey Holt? No. Is he up there with DK Metcalf? No. Stephon Diggs? No. Keenan Allen? No. He's probably better than AJ Brown. They're actually the same height. It's crazy to think that AJ Brown and DJ Moore will look the same in game. It's crazy to think that, but they will. I feel like he's underratedly kind of big, DJ Moore. I feel like people don't really give him enough credit for that. But he's probably better than Pickens. I would probably go Mike just because of the route running. I'd go Calvin, obviously. I would probably go more over Thielen. I'd probably go more over Tyreek, honestly, just because of the route running. So he's definitely probably like top 5, top 6. But for what his price is going for, when you're able to get DK Metcalf for $350, probably, there's no point. Or even Diggs for $300. Do I think DJ Moore can get down to that? Yes. If he does get down to that, sure, go buy him. But right now he's $700K, and until Most Feared comes out, he won't drop. So I hope I didn't miss any cards. I don't think I did today. I think we should have hit them all. Zach Moss, Spillane, Younghoe, Zach Sealer, Jonnu Smith, Greg Stroman. So do I think any of these cards are worth it? No. I don't think so. No. They're not. Maybe tomorrow they'll be worth it. But no. Especially not Purdy. I don't think Purdy or Quincy, neither LTD, are worth it. I think DJ Moore outside of a theme team, there's no reason to go get the card. Trey Hendrickson is actually probably the best card that came out today. Just saying a lot. But yeah, I will see you boys in the next one. I don't know if I'll make another video today. I don't know. If I don't, though, I'll be live today on YouTube. I'll be live today on YouTube. Hopefully I see you there. And yeah, as always, I will see you boys in the next one.